Hey everyone, Tom Pounder here, and we are continuing our series on patience. And I hope you've enjoyed the past few weeks, because this week we're going to take a little bit different turn on things as the Israelites are now put in a position where they have to be patient. And what I want you to do right now is to pause the video, read this passage, and see what the Israelites did when they became impatient. Okay, and so then we will see what happened to them. All right, so read the story right now. So pause the video, and when you're done, press play, and we'll continue from there. All right, so Moses went away, and he said he was going to come back, but he didn't come back for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long he didn't come back. But while he was away, the Israelites became impatient. And they're like, well, Moses is gone. God is not here. So Aaron, make for us a golden calf or a God that we can have of our own. And so, he thought about it. He's like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. We don't need to be patient any longer. And so they made out of all their gold a golden calf, and they were worshiping him, and they said, forget about God, forget about Moses, we're going to focus on this golden calf now. Well, guess what? Moses came back, and Moses was not happy, and God was not happy, and there were consequences for that. And because they forgot what was true, they forgot about God, they forgot about all the great things that God had done for them, and they said, forget this, we're impatient, we're going to do something of our own. And see, that's what our bottom line is today. When you think you can't wait, think about what's true. The Israelites forgot what was true. They forgot about God, and they lost their patience. So I want to encourage you today. We'll get impatient. It just happens. We lose our patience all the time. But when you lose your patience, don't forget about what is true. And in particular, don't forget about what is true about God. Because God's promises will never fail you. He is always faithful, and he will always provide for you. And so we have to rely on God's truth. Don't get impatient and forget about him. Still stay patient. I know it's hard to wait, but that's where our memory verse comes in. Do you guys remember what our memory verse is for the month? Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Wait for the Lord. Don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Don't be impatient. Wait for the Lord today and see how God provides for you. That's your challenge for today. And if you've actually have a story about how you waited and didn't forget about God's truth and he provided for you, hey, put it in the comment section below. I would love to hear your stories. But again, today's challenge is when you don't think you can wait any longer, don't forget the truth. Don't forget the truth and the promises of God and wait for him to take action. He will take action, and he'll provide for you in a big way. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for joining me for this story, and I can't wait for you to see you next week as we kind of wrap up our whole series on patience. See you next week, everyone.